like the mentor thing, so you wouldn't really be able to see it.
There's one model that we used for a couple of seasons that was deaf.
How did she know when to go out? Did you have to push her?
No, you just, you tap her.
It's like an Austrian winner as a casting director is more important jobs than, doctors or politicians. Is it the same here?
No, fashion isn't thought of as seriously as the medical profession here, but I think...
That's ridiculous.
I think so.
I mean, fashion saves a lot more lives than doctors.
I think so.
Jetzt bin ich hier mit Michael. I'm here with Michael, the other designer today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Why was there so much cardboard? Why was that theme so much there?
Cardboard? No, there was no cardboard.
But there was a theme of cardboard.
No.
Why did you base the whole show around the theme of cardboard?
Well, because everything is so hippie in fashion that I wanted to something that was the opposite. Right. Like stiff and cut and just amazing like that. That's what I really felt like. Because
no one has yet had the guts to do a show about cardboard.
No, they don't understand.
They're too scared to touch it.
Yeah, they are.
What I loved about the show was that it had no humor at all, which was just so powerful.
Well, it was dead serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was super serious.
How did you keep the show humorous all the way along?
Using pop icons.
Why was the show all about the individual?
Because that's what we are, and that's what we prefer everyone to be.
It's amazing because this show was, at its essence, all about other people. Why?
Because when you're an artist, you look at other people, and that's how you become an artist, is you observe.
I found the collection so heavy that it was pulling me down into a place better than heaven.
Yeah, I wanted it to be like a weight on people. I wanted you to just fall, collapse.
How did you make sure that the show was just so light?
Because we wanted things to flow, but at the same time not just be too overly feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you somehow managed to achieve this sense of the whole show being kind of light as an air, everyone just floating up.
Yeah, that's what it was. They were in the clouds. They were in space.
Do you think consistency is important?
No.
Booyakasha! Diggity check this out, because I is here with none other than my main man, General Brent Scowcroft. Him was the national security advisor to George Bush, who was the president of America, and also to some geezer called Ford. Is fighting the most harmful thing you can do to the other side? Ain't the most harmful thing you can do is to call them nasty names?
Not really, not for countries.
Let's imagine we was back all those years ago when you was fighting Russia.
Mm-hmm.
If the president had gone over to the head of Russia and said, "Yo, Boris," or whatever,
mm-hmm.
"Stop being such a
mm-hmm.
he would have felt this small.
Well, as a matter of fact, we did that.
Did you go,
Well, not you.
But what?
Well, you don't do that in diplomatic circles.
But did you do a kind of spaz kind of impression?
No.
When should a nation nuke another one?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
I
would say only if it's very vital interests are involved.
Do you think America should nuke Canada?
No.
Why not?
Well, because, first of all, we don't have any real significant problems with Canada.
But if you nuked Canada, the amazing thing would be the element of surprise. Them would never expect it. And then you could take all their, everything they got there.
We don't want what they have.
Well, they must have something good up there.
Oh, they have a lot of things good. They have a lot of gold.
And
they have a lot of oil.
those cow things with the horns.
Moose.
All right. If you is an officer, what is the bestest tactic in battle?
To win.
What does that mean?
The best tactic you can do is to maneuver so that you surprise the enemy.
So is the bestest tactic surprise?
Sure it is.
Because that makes me think of, ooh,
Yes.
did that surprise you?
Yes.
That did, didn't it?
And when you surprise somebody, you have the advantage because you know what you're doing. And he doesn't. He's not prepared.
That's true, because I was thinking that,
Yeah.
yo.
Exactly.
Did that...
And most of the great generals in history have figured out how to surprise the enemy, do something they don't anticipate.
No. I understand what you're saying because
Exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to. Does you understand? I was trying to surprise you.
No, and it's exactly that concept.
Is the army worried about the threat of chemical and biological weapons?
Sure. Sure.
Did they ever catch the people that sent Tampax through the post?
No, they did not. It wasn't Tampax, it was anthrax.
All right, I think there's different brand names.
Well, it may be, but anthrax is the germ. Tampax is something very different.
We just want to say big up yourself, General Scholecroft. You was helped us out here, and you know the interesting. Ooh, yo, the surprise,
yeah.
the surprise thing. Yo, the surprise thing.
it.
But we just want to say, all you lot out there, listen to the words of my man, the General. And I ain't shitting you. He really is a General Scholecroft here, because him has said enough important things about warranting. You better listen up. Don't get mashed up. Keep it real. We know you probably can't tell me this because it is classified, but what do the letters CIA actually stand for?
That's easy. Central Intelligence Agency.
Is that your real face?
Yes. Had it for a long time.
Let's talk about some conspiracy things. Let's go back to the grassy knoll. Who actually shot JR?
JFK? I mean, I don't...
Who's he?
I am Boutros Ghali. Put down your gun and listen to
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.